Hi, good morning. Alright, I think that's cool. Okay, hey guys, it's February 1st, first of the month. Getting ready to embark upon a new month, new opportunities, and new updates. Lots and lots of new updates, lots of good news. Um, I can't remember last the last video that we did, um, but I'm pretty sure there are a lot of things that you need to be filled in on. So it's 7:30 on February 1st here in Fairburn, and I guess I'll get started with very good news. You guys remember that I decided to participate in the clinical trial for my stem cell transplant, and it would have been between my sister, who is my half match, or it would have been double cord blood, which is the cord blood from an umbilical cord from a little newborn baby. Um, and so I have been randomized to receive cord blood. So my cord blood uh, donors are being prepped. I think I'm receiving 2 units of cord bloods from stem cell cord blood, and that's being prepared while I am going through my preparation. I've had a few tests done since the last time I saw you guys. So I've had the CT guided bone marrow biopsy, which came back clear. There are no disease in my bones. I had a CT scan of my head, which came back clear, so there's no disease in my brain. I had a echocardiograph EKG of my heart, and my heart is beating very strong, and that's good. And I had a pulmonary function test to test my lungs, and my lungs are perfectly fine, doing good. So because my PET scan showed that there is no evidence of disease in my body right now, I'm still considered a lymphoma patient. I'm just responding well to chemotherapy, which is great. So I can move forward with transplant, which brings me to my new birthday. I have a new uh, birthday. Most transplant people call it the day that they're reborn, and my rebirth date is February 19th, 2015. That is a Thursday, February 19th. So leading up to that appointment, I will be having days where I'll be going into the office into the clinic for chemotherapy. They call it high dose chemotherapy because you'll be getting it every single day. And the 2 medications that I will be getting are uh, Cytoxan, which is one that I am very familiar with. I've had Cytoxan before. It's the C and chopped. It's the I think they gave it to me when I got ICE and when I was prepping for the autologous transplant back last year. I received Cytoxan as well. So when you receive Cytoxan, it can be a bladder irritant. So they give you what's called a mesma pump, which is connected to my catheter, and I wear it all day and all night so that it protects my bladder from the Cytoxan chemo. So I only get that the first day, which the first day of chemo is February 13th. That's when I go in for my chemotherapy. The other drug is fluarbidine, starts with an F. And they give you like lots of different things to prevent nausea, and um, there's also two medications that I'll be on to prevent graft versus host disease that we talked about, and I'll be starting those somewhere in this timeline, which I think is on the 16th. So February 13th through the 18th, I will be getting high dose chemotherapy to wipe my immune system out and take everything back down to 0. I will also be getting total body radiation. Excuse me, I'll get radiation on February 18th. So that'll be my first time doing radiation. I've never had radiation before, so that should be interesting. Another test that I had done, so I'm sure the results came back fine. They weren't back when I went on the 29th, a lumbar puncture, which is still haunting me right now with the headaches. They take a needle and go in your spine and pull out some fluid and test the fluid for disease. And the side effect of that is a serious headache. So I've been laying down a lot over the weekend and just relaxing and taking it easy. I have all my medications except for the antifungal medication that we have to get insurance approval for. And other than that, I am on the road to wellness, guys. Transplant City has started, and I am so excited. I am so scared. I am so nervous. I'm so happy. I have a million emotions going through my head right now. And I just really, really want to thank you guys for tuning in to my videos and watching my journey and sending me any questions you might have, or just, just reaching out in general about anything. I have my schedule. My doctor has given me, my coordinator gave me my schedule, which starts this Tuesday. I'll be going in for my radiation therapy consultation, since I've never had radiation before, so that's my first appointment. And then Thursday will be a regular appointment with labs and going over my blood work and all that stuff. So, and then the following week, on February 12th, that's when I have my official labs and my height and my weight, and we get started on the 13th, Friday the 13th, with chemo. So those are basically my updates. So we have my birthday. We know who my donor's going to be. It's going to be cord blood. I am approved to go forward with the randomized clinical trial, so I'll be doing that. And there's nothing really different from the clinical trial versus the care that I would be receiving even if I wasn't participating in the clinical trial. It's just a way, like I said, it's just a way for me to give back and help the researchers find the information that they need, because I'm pretty sure it's not too often that a case like me comes around where I don't have an unrelated perfectly matched donor and I don't have a perfectly matched sibling. So I have these units available to me that have been relatively being tested out as the same result or the same outcome with regard to having the best chance of defeating the disease. So this will give them a good way to have research available, and I have no problem being a part of that research. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get started. I'm really excited to move forward. And after February 19th starts February 20th, which begins day one recovery. I'll be in clinic every day, replenishing my red blood cells, white blood cells through blood transfusions, platelets, medications, Neupogen shots, which are the shots that you give yourself in your belly to increase your white blood cells. So really, after transplant, the following 3 weeks, I have been told and can predict, are going to be a bit crummy, because I'm going to be real tired and lethargic and probably not wanting to do much. So we're just going to pray that I make it through that time with flying colors, and make it through this transplant and welcome my new immune system and excuse this cancer from my body once and for all. So I will do my best to keep you guys updated as usual. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Go Hawk Go. Gotta root for the other birds since my birds aren't in it. So happy Super Bowl Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy first day of the month. I love you guys very much, and I will be sure to keep you up on the up and up with anything that I find out. I will also put the disclaimer out that since February is going to be very busy for me with chemo and radiation and getting ready for the transplant. I'm not sure how many videos I'll be able to do. I do plan to get on and try to do at least another one, or whenever I can. You know, I'll get on here when I can. But of course, you guys can always hit me up on Facebook. You can hit me up through email, bird321.ab@gmail.com. And you can hit me up on, I'm on Instagram. I don't know my handle on Instagram. Or you can leave questions in the suggestion box. Subscribe to my page, like my videos, and when we get to those 100 followers, we'll get that giveaway. So, love you guys. Love all over. Have a great, great week and a great, great Sunday. Talk to you later.